That's it. You're here with Ladylife and the Backstage Pass. You never know what happens backstage stays backstage. Tonight I have some special guests, some information on entertainment, music, fashion, and life. The good, the bad, the ugly. Now let's do it. Let's get right in with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. All right, Elo, let's get those viewers up in here. Thank you again for Mike. We just hit 10,000 views. And I know you were like saying the other night, girl, you're crazy. You don't get it. Right? Are we in there? Like swimwear? Yeah, and right, every night I was like, Mike, we're not doing it. So guys, Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday, welcome in the house. Everyone's just joining us tonight. We have Anthony Fonseca, DJ Monica, and Anton Bass. I have a lot, yeah, thank you very much. They deserve that because they lived with me and they know I'm crazy. But Anthony is also a hairdresser to celebrities, so... And we talk a lot, so we have run-on sentences, everybody. You just got to understand, hairdressers, we talk a lot, right? That's what we do.
That we do.
All right, so that looks good right there. Oh, awesome. You know what? I never really have a big screen over here. So you guys know every Tuesday night, the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. I'm so excited for all y'all to be here tonight. I have a lot of information to talk about tonight, but this is what I want to say. Thank you to all of my viewers out there, because you really made my dreams come true. And I thought when I started this not too long ago that, you know, I said maybe I'll have a few viewers, and you guys really, when I hit 10,000 views on all platforms this weekend, it really changed my life, because I do this for you guys. I do it for the community. I do it to help out my friends. You know, I understand the first responders are out there working every day. I have cops and, you know, nurses and doctors in my family, and they're working nonstop, but there also is hundreds of friends of mine that do music and fashion and entertainment, and we kind of like got shut down. So this is for the community out there, all of you guys that, you know, just need a platform to do what you got to do. And I am here for you, and so is the rest of my crew. I have a lot of shout outs, so we're going to get it out of the way early, so I could talk to my brothers. Just so you know, we all used to live together in a big, crazy house in Jersey, so we're going to have a lot of crazy, fun stories tonight. So stick with us. We just started. Who's on?
DJ Liquid Todd on the top.
All right. Yeah, Liquid Todd. Yo, first of all, Liquid, thank you for checking in, because I know how busy you are on Tuesdays. Liquid Todd is one of my friends for over 20 years. Thank you so much, LT. He's on Twitch, right? You're going to kick my butt. Yes, we got our Twitch going tonight. Yes, he's one of my favorite DJs in the world. He has so many amazing releases out right now, and you could check him out. He has so many shows going on, so please check out my best friend Liquid Todd. I mention his name every single week. Thanks for checking in with Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live tonight. Thank you, Alana Bika, for shouting me out today. It was so cool. She'll be on Blue Bloods on Friday night. She's playing a comedian, and she's very funny in real life, so I'm so happy that she's actually playing this role. So thanks for the shout out today. And also, I mean, you guys saw Anton and Anthony, I'm sure, the DMX funeral, right? I mean, this is just like...
I literally saw it. So our hair salon's on Atlantic Avenue.
Oh, yeah, you're on Atlantic, so you
so
saw
all of a
it
sudden,
all.
you hear all these motorcycles, right, the Rough Riders. And they were
Yeah, shout
riding
out to the
through
Rough Riders.
super loud, disturbing the peace, which is what they do, which is great. And then you see this massive truck drive by.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you got to see the
on the
casket?
back of the truck is this red casket.
You got to see it, bro?
I saw it go right down. I'm like...
Yo, we were going to join in, but
DMX.
they had almost 7,000. So when
good.
you reach that point, it takes a lot of, like, we ride all the time. My husband and I do a lot of benefits for a lot of charities. So it's a lot to do that. It gets a little crazy sometimes, but I couldn't, right, they had it on the big, the four-wheel.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, it was insane.
At first, I thought it was just regular Saturday rough riding stuff that you see, I mean, in Brooklyn.
Yeah, normal, right.
And then I saw the truck, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, well, then went to the Barclays.
And then I realized it.
And then his
And that
daughter,
was
I don't know if you guys watched it, but his daughter did a beautiful rap. Shout outs to all his children. We love you so much, the DMX family.
For sure.
I met DMX way back in the 90s, in my early days, because I was into hip hop, as you all know, from Hollis, and a lot of those guys, you know, all collaborated later in life, and I did a lot of DMC battles, a lot of rap battles, and I have to say, shout outs to all my dogs out there. A lot of you guys reach out to me to make sure I said that, and I know you know who you are. We are here with you. We love you, and we thank you for one of the best rappers. In '99, he killed it at Woodstock. And you guys got to remember, he was a Yonkers rapper. And he started locally, but he always came back to his hometown and gave back.
Yep.
And that's what's important to me. And a lot of people, even Anton, right, on the way in, we discussed, he was like, how did this happen? I said, I just wanted to give back. And sometimes, like you as well, we're going to get into what you did for Puerto Rico and on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. I have my boys here tonight, but I have a ton of shout-outs to do. So we're going to get this all out of the way before I get to my boys because, like I said, we live together and we have a ton of stuff to show you. And, like, it's just craziness. So you'll see. I'm going to leave you there. So, shout-outs to the whole DMX crew and the Rough Riders. Thank you guys so much. And also to my daddy in heaven. Today was 7 years ago. In the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens, I dropped your ashes, and I love you, and I know you're right here with me, and thank you for all your support. You always told me to be strong and stick to my guns, and Daddy, I really think I found my place, so today's show is for you. And Boris out in Transmit, they have a lot of amazing records coming out. Also, Homeworks, my boy, Scissorhands, happy birthday to Scissorhands a few days ago in Brooklyn. Tony D, who came here with some burners the other day. Holy shit, they're ripping up the track. So I'm so proud of you guys for doing all these records. And like I said, this wasn't all planned. We just kind of did this and it's working. So support your local DJs. Remember, there's not a lot of venues open in New York, so their records and their sales are important to them. Thank you again, DJ Dove, Andrew Mendez, also Caramel, who killed it with, all the information for you guys. Thank you so much for, even responding to all that, because a lot of you guys reach back out. She actually does a show on Twitch teaching you how to do Twitch, which I think is cool.
That's great.
Because and she has some really great. She had DJ Jazzy Jeff and A-Track. So, Caramel, thank you for coming down. And Julie Alexandra last week, thank you so much again. Also, we were so busy talking last week that we forgot about their amazing new all-natural deodorant, Hume Supernatural, Hume, Hume Supernatural. Thank you guys so much for checking in last week. I know after we shut the show, I got a lot of text messages because she was giving some good news about Bitcoin and all that stuff, and I cut it off, and everybody was like, wait, I didn't hear that. So thank you so much, Julie, for you saw that, right? Like, he was like, what's a savant? And everybody was checking in. So thanks, guys, for that. Also, Andrew Mendez got a lot of great shows coming on. Definitely check out Andrew Mendez and Dim. We got Park West going on. It's private, so if you guys want to go, you're going to have to DM me. A lot of these shows are private. As you guys know, it's very limited seating now.
Yep.
It's very private, so if you guys want to get into Park West out in Long Island, let me know. Thank you, Carrie Dawn. Emilio, my boy who I didn't see last week, that was Robin. Oh, hey, bro, what's going on, my love? I see you, my baby girl. That's my second mother right there. Caramel, happy birthday, Catherine, to one of my best friends for, I'm going to say 3 decades, but it's really 4. So happy birthday, Catherine. And my man for just supporting me for doing everything that he does, and he's always right by my side.
He's literally right by your side.
My man, that's
literally
right
there.
And I drive him crazy today. I drove him nuts today. I was like, I need my hair done. I was like, Anthony, and if you guys don't know, DJ Moniker also, as myself, we have day jobs, and he also is a hairdresser. And Anthony, you did move, and first of all, the new salon looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Let's talk about the new salon.
Yeah. So I'm a master colorist at Arco, New York, in Burham Hill. We just opened a new salon there after being at the old space at almost 6 years. So it's super dope.
Wow, Arco was 6 years?
Yeah, we're 6 years. So go to arconewyork.com, check it out. We're an organic, holistic salon in New York City. It's just a sick place with a great vibe.
It's
great
so beautiful too.
Yeah, I'm blessed
it's so
to be working
beautiful.
there for sure.
It's really you have a great team there too. You guys have been together for a while.
Yeah.
And the Atlantic Antic, which was shut down because of all this, that would have been like another great thing. But what do you think as far as us as stylists? I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Lavish Salon. My girl did my eyelashes. Say I love you. And I had a long conversation with the owner today. And she was right. She said the pandemic basically forgot about the fashion industry because they were like, we're non-essential. Meanwhile, everybody, all the celebrities I do, and everybody was like, I need a haircut. I was like, I'm not allowed to touch you. I thought because of the virus, I wasn't allowed to touch you. What happened with the pandemic? Did you guys have to shut down?
Yeah, we were shut down for 3 months like everyone else.
Well, 3 months.
Yes, the hair industry kind of got looked over as far as regulations in some way. But honestly, for me, both professionally, hair-wise and music-wise, it was a great time to hit pause.
Yeah.
I've been doing hair for, 27 years, and I've never hit pause.
Like me. It's
ever.
almost...
Yeah, I've just never stopped because that's how you make money. And having those 3 months was kind of like I got to hit pause, built my new recording studio, move in with my lady. You just kind of reflect on what was important and actually miss doing hair. I didn't miss doing music because that's the one thing that didn't stop. If anything, I got busier doing tracks and producing because that was, being a producer is a pretty lonely job in the studio anyway. Nobody was really coming over.
Right, you guys have to get this. Yeah, we're both hairdressers, and I have to say, my husband, I didn't know what to do with myself because that was the first time in literally 22 years I haven't done hair. I was like cutting the trees and the bushes.
Yo, I thought I forgot how to do it. Like they were like, "Hey, we're opening the salon." I'm like, "What do you mean you're opening the salon? Somebody want to come over for a haircut?" But the reality was, I think that COVID has been a terrible experience for a lot of people and for anyone out there who's been affected negatively. Obviously, our hearts go out to you, but I don't know, man. For me, it was a positive on so many levels that I've come out of it now. New salon, new recording studio, new records, solid foundation in my life. Yeah, I just hit pause, and I never hit pause. You never hit pause. We don't hit pause.
Yeah, we don't even know pause. Like it's not even a factor. People, I get up at 2 a.m. Everyone's like, "How you do it?" And even Mike, he's always texting me. He's like, "Mike, I'm not gonna lie, Mike. When I told you I was taking a nap today, I didn't nap because Anthony, right as I texted that, posted something. So the 44,000 or 4,000, I have a." By the way, I was going to send you a picture. When you posted your post today after mine, we have both had 4,000 friends on Facebook. Dude, my phone was like ding, 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 ding. I did not sleep, thank you. No nap today. And I got to go back to work at 2 a.m. But you guys don't get it. Like, as hairdressers, we are essential. We want you to look good. Like, our world, even though we do music, right? And we think about our clients. We're friendly with our clients. It's a very important factor. So, guys, Arco in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Anthony Fonseca.
Is Liquid Todd bald?
Yes, he is. Is he on there right now?
Yeah, no, he put I miss my hair.
Liquid Todd. Well, I think.
Yo, Liquid Todd, we have this amazing hair extension service that we could
Or we can do I have to turn this right here.
I'm gonna try them first, Liquid Todd. I'll let you know.
No. We can put some locks up in there.
Yes, or we could do, we
got a morning show that messes with my hair. They're like, you can't have 3 haircuts.
No, but listen. I know we do our music and fashion, but I want to talk about this because Anthony and I, you guys, we've both been doing this for so long. Like, when I was in quarantine, all of a sudden I found Ladylife again. I was like, oh my God, who's this person? I've toured the world. I've toured the country. My husband even saw me. I was like dancing, Ojeda and then Bones and all these, all these shows. And I was like, wow, I found my purpose again. Yeah. So I'm glad you did too. I'm so glad.
I think something I'd like to throw in there, one of the things, so I'm a proud member of Bubbles and Bass, which is a burner crew, which if you're a burner, you know who we are.
Exactly.
That said, as a camp, we're a tight-knit group, and we weren't sure what we were going to do during this. And one of the best things that came out of this, and why I think I've gotten good at the streaming end of things now, is we actually focused on throwing a virtual party every Sunday for 30 weeks. 30 straight episodes, I think. Yeah, we had DJs from all over the world streaming. So we had Twitch going, then we had Zoom going, right?
Yeah.
Before you got the Zoom fatigue.
Oh, yeah.
And we would have 40 people dancing on this screen. And so it was weird. Like, every weekend we were throwing this party, but at the end of the party every weekend at 4 o'clock, you'd even see people crying. It was because everybody, it was fun.
Don't forget Burning Man. I mean, Anton, come on, 2020 Burning Man was going to be the biggest ever. I mean, I know my friends have been setting up those places for ever. The vision, It's crazy because everyone was talking 2020 vision, 2020. This is 2020. Our big year. We're all going to make it happen, and we kind of got shut down. But see, I was saying that to Anson on the way over. It's like I almost said, some people or whatever your higher power is, almost like someone just spoke to me and said, "Lynn, you got to do this. You got to do that." All my friends in the music industry weren't playing out, or they're playing in their room and they're doing all these shows. Like, we need more. We need to talk about this more. Like, we were shut down, and we're still shut down, and New York is still shut down. There's very few parties out there that are even happening, and if they are, I mean, you saw Troxler this weekend. It was like little gated community where people are dancing, but in Miami and Texas, they're out everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, they're happening responsibly and irresponsibly, I guess.
Right, right, exactly. But you have.
But hey, raves are always irresponsible.
Hold
so
on,
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. But you actually have a party, which you told me about, which I'm so excited.
Yeah, well, I should say we have a party. So we've been developing a lot of things. Again, this last year helped us both reconnect and kind of go into business together. And one of the visions we have is for a party called Strut. Strut is going to be a monthly event. Right now, it's going to be at Eris Evolution on Graham in Williamsburg. Okay. Shout out to John and Pauline out there for taking us over there. But
absolutely,
Strut is going to be. I don't want to call it dinner theater because that's not what it is. But you're going to be able to come and eat because that's part of the rules.
You're part of the rules.
But
you got to sit and dance and eat.
Yeah, one of the things we've been focusing on a lot as a label and as producers is really fine-tuning a new disco, funky, throwback, but also future-forward disco sound. And so we wanted to throw a party where people could actually come, enjoy that sound, and hear some remixes of some classics, but also we're going to be telling a story. We have Minnie D we actually have a band called Strut. That's important. So the party's called Strut.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
There's a house band called Strut, and Strut
and Anton's in the group.
Anton Bass.
Bassist.
Of course. Anton Bass is on bass.
If you don't know Anton Bass, you shouldn't be on
Bass.
here because Anton Bass has been around a very, 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 very long time.
Anton Bass is in there. Minnie D we have on vocals. Alyssa Gray we have on vocals and violin. Jahia Bray and Alyssa Gray, I should say. Jahia is our saxophone player. It's musicians, man. It's live music over some DJing with a very amazing visual show by Kurt Ritta, VJ Crunch. And we've kind of come together to create a bit of an immersive experience. People love to throw that word around, but this one is just about coming in and feeling like you're transported back in time.
We need something.
Yeah, back to the days where we were a little bit more carefree. And just to slowly start easing our way into producing these events because there are a lot of rules. We want to be safe. We're kind of relearning, but in a great way. A lot of the people that would normally compete with you in this moved to Miami. I hope you're having fun in Miami.
All my DJ friends moved there.
We stayed in New York.
I have to say,
we're definitely
all my friends that moved
right
there. They all were like, I got COVID within 2 weeks.
No, that's great. I mean, every
one of them was like, shit, you were right.
Not to dismiss anyone who went down there. I guess everybody was looking for their own place.
No, my boys are doing great, and they had to do it. Listen, when you're a DJ and that's what you get paid to do,
you got to go where the work
there's
is,
nothing in New York, and it's not going to be around for a while unless you're in Long Island or out east. But you're right. When you go there, you got to do what you got to do. But we're saving New York, and this is what this show is about. That's why I say community. Yeah. So when does your party start? In June?
June 12th is our first party. Yeah.
Awesome. So June 12th, and it's going to be...
It's going to be a monthly. I know we'll be doing stuff at Eris, but we are talking to some rooftops, so we may have a day party in between those every 2 weeks. So there's going to be a rooftop version, and then there's going to be a nightclub version.
And just so you know, we're going to be live with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife at
for sure.
their show because we could bring this anywhere we want to go. That's how we roll here. Just so you know, we just have to do a quick pay the bills advertisers because, all you guys, thank you for supporting us so much, but we got to jump in and pay the bills real quick. Let's go.
Hey, man, where'd you get that shirt? I don't know. I got it from Doe Wiz Apparel. Swap me to get that money. Check them out. T-shirts, jumpsuits, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more. Don't forget to get your hot mask spring and summer 2021 with Doe Wiz Apparel. An untapped culture that says it's okay to be smart. Smart way to get that money. www.doewizapparel.com. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me on Mixed Vibes Radio at 7 p.m. The Backstage Pass with Ladylife. We have Anton Bass and DJ Moniker in the house, also known as Strut. First of all, I love the name. I'm so jealous.
You want to know where I got it from?
Prince?
Nope.
Oh, all right. Because we both
One
love
thing I
Prince.
finally didn't
And
get
you
from
went to
Prince.
Paisley. Like, I don't even want to talk to you right now.
That was another experience.
Yeah,
no,
I
so
wanna get
Strut.
into that, though.
So check it out. Strut, I was thinking about a name for this band, and I was like, what are we going to call this new disco act? And I hear something. Do you hear something?
That's all right. We got a little extra going on. Go ahead.
Oh, shoot. I should mute that, huh?
Yeah, that's you.
Damn, breaking
That's
the
okay.
rules.
Yo,
So
we have
Strut.
breaking the rules.
So Strut I got because the very last you've seen Saturday Night Fever?
Of course.
Have y'all seen Saturday Night
A
Fever?
million. I just watched it the other
All right,
day
but the
again.
very last scene of Saturday Night Fever is like, so
Hey, bro.
Danny, what are you gonna do now? And he says, I want to strut. And I saw the end of that movie and him walking out of the building and just walking down the street through Times Square, and I got these chills, and I thought to myself, man, that's the New York that's been put on pause.
You know
That's
what,
the
Anthony?
New York City that you get the vibe when you walk out into the city like that, and that's where it's from.
I did not say this to you, Anton. My father was in a band and traveled the world, and he was like the Bee Gees, and he sounded exactly like him.
Yeah.
And he did the highest part, the falsetto. And I forgot to tell you when I said that I was supposed to do this. I heard that song, and my dad used to sing to me all the time, and that's what made me want to do this, because I felt like we were living back in that era, and we needed someone to bring us together. So yes, that's where I got that from, and now I know. Strut. I'm so glad that people get it. Anton, you know what's funny? On the way over, me and Anton lived together. So I want to tell you guys a quick story. So we all lived in Jersey together. Anton was telling me it was 17 years. No.
No,
2006?
14.
15.
2005.
15
Yeah.
years,
Dude, guys, I'm sorry. You're like acting like 15. Yeah, they're like 15 years. Yeah, that wasn't almost 2 decades ago. But back then, oh yeah, so we're 30, just so you know. But back then, you know, we were going to events every single night. You know, we had our backstage passes. You guys were DJing all over the place, performances. I was touring in and out. We were all over. I mean, you had such amazing records coming out with Sylvia with them. I mean, just you guys were very busy. But you know what? We all stuck together in what we did, and I felt like we need to do that now.
Yeah, more than
and
ever.
I felt when I heard the Bee Gees song, I was like, yo, this is a restart. We got to do this all over again. People are starting all over again from what they did. So that's great that you guys restarted all that. And Strut
Yeah,
to
for
me,
sure.
Strut to me is a way of life.
Yeah.
And I think your party, that's what it's going to be.
It's an energy. I mean, when you watch somebody strutting down the street to their favorite song, you can tell. You can see there's a difference in their body language, right? So I think that's what Strut's about, just delivering music that makes people feel good, that touches on important subject matter, because it's not just party songs, but also just kind of slowly reintroducing the nightlife, because what I don't want to be a part of is trying to capitalize on something and putting anyone in harm's way.
Yeah.
And that's a very fine line right now. You know, we're vaccine now. That's great, but I don't want to get that false sense of security. Evolution, Eris Evolution's done a great job of really making sure
Is it
that
indoor, outdoor? So they
it's
feel
all
comfortable?
it's all indoor, 2 levels. Like, they've done a sick job. They also took advantage of COVID and redid their entire venue, which was already a brand new venue, and it's beautiful. Like a big room upstairs, sexy lounge downstairs, and an underground techno room in the back. And he got all he bought the sound system from Output.
Of course. Well,
Yeah. So it's like one of those things where it's
there
like,
you
all right,
go.
the sound is legit. It's
Yeah.
come a long way. So they're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. We all heard about Pyramid closing.
Yes, but that was one of my favorite sound systems.
Well,
Just want to say that real
Pyramid, the
quick.
people over at Pyramid, shout out to the
Benny.
people of that.
Yeah.
They are now doing their party at Eris Evolution on Fridays and Saturdays. So, you know, John's doing a good job kind of like grabbing everybody who needs a home right now and creating it. So I have high hopes for that venue. And it's 3 blocks from my apartment, which means I can walk home.
I know this is 3 blocks from my apartment, so I'm happy to. But I have to say also, we're not out there every weekend to tell everybody about this. So this show is great because it lets people know what's going on.
Right.
Because it seems like you want to go to a party, and then when you get there, they're like, yo, did you scan in? Did you get your test? Did you get this? So this also allows that. You have some music coming out.
We do,
so
we do, yeah.
can we do some tracks? Is that okay with you? We start with some
Yeah.
music. You guys
Let's,
need to hear some music tonight.
So we're launching Moniker Music, a new record label. Anton is partnering up with me on these things and his team over at AB Strategies.
Yep.
You know, we're really approaching music in a very more calculated business way,
Okay.
understanding that there's the internet and all the things that go with it. Bubbly is the first single. Bubbly is a song that I wrote as a present for my burner family, Bubbles and Bass.
You have to.
When they invited me to the first burn as their resident, I thought I want to give them something.
I was so proud of you with all that dust on you.
You know, so
I was so proud.
I wrote this song 2 years ago. Fast forward after many different mixes, it's going to be the first single. So yeah, it's called Bubbly, so check it out. It's a very bubbly song.
So guys, if you're tuning in tonight on Ladylife at the Backstage Pass at 7 p.m., this is DJ Moniker and Bubbly. Yo, all I know is that I want Richard Canada to play the sax on that shit. That was awesome. That's a happy record.
It is. So, it's a lot of happy records coming out of me right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm a happy person.
Yeah.
So, yo,
that's a very, very... I want to say that it reminds me of Van G back in the day, like 10 years ago, like Lasouk.
Yeah, that's
you know
what?
I mean, you do.
I mean, we go
Lasouk. That's some sax quick roll up on you, like Lasouk while you're DJing. Yeah. Anthony used to DJ at Lasouk.
Jahia Bray is the sax player at Lasouk.
Oh. All right, so we know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
At least I know my music. Thank you very much. I am good like that, but I have to say, damn, that shit was good.
Thank you.
Live bass on that, too.
Yeah, live bass by Mr. Anton.
Yo, let's get over to Anton bass, yo. I'm like all up in Anthony's face, but Anton bass in the place. Let's go. All right, Anton.
Yeah.
So we lived together, let's say 10 years ago. I mean, it was a little more. And we had the crazy house. You did take a step back from the music for a minute. And what you did, I think, was absolutely amazing, especially for Puerto Rico. And it's important to talk about that because my husband, his father, you know, we're from Puerto Rico. We were going to get married. Then Maria came along. What did you actually go and do there? Like, it's so important to talk about this.
Well, first off, that's my heritage, too. From Puerto Rican descent myself. I happened to, I guess it was about 2017, 18. I had an opportunity. I got invited to take the gig as being the CMO for New York Health and Rocket Club, which is way different than the music industry, but to get the chance to do marketing for a legacy health club brand like that was an opportunity I took. And just when I jumped into there, one of the first people I met there is one of the trainers there, this guy Sam Cardona, became a good friend, and he was very passionate about raising money to help, relief efforts for the hurricane had just happened. And I enthusiastically jumped in, and we teamed up with Ironman Foundation and did one of the first events after the hurricane that brought some, some just entertainment down there first off, but attention, spotlight on the problem down there. And we raised a bunch of money, a couple $100,000, and just most importantly, a lot of attention. And had a team. We actually had boots on the ground and went to one of the towns down there and actually helped rebuild for a couple of days some of the houses and stuff. And it just, honestly, it was really emotional, to kind of be there and witness,
I'm not going to lie. I had an issue with my husband because I know his father lives in Manabu on a mountain, and we were going to get married there. And all I could think of was the water and the landslides and the landscape that I've seen. I've been going to Puerto Rico for like 20 years, and I was like, oh, my God, it's gone. He was like, babe, I don't think you get it. It's like mud. There's no lights. There's nothing. They don't have anything. It was almost a year. So for you to put boots on the ground, I have to say, besides you being in the music industry, I feel like us three, we don't just do music. We have purposes in life. And that really just, when you told me that on the way over, I was just so inspired by you. And that's why I've always had a little soft spot for you. I'm so proud that you actually did that. And no one really gets recognized for the little things, but they're really big things, because in your world, when you get there, it's a big thing to all those people. But here, it's like a small thing. So thank you so much for going there and just giving your support and being a part of that. What made you it's hard to leave the industry, because you and I and Anthony, of course, we're all doing really pretty big things. I mean, See the Sun, you had a lot of stuff going on. You just picked up and left. I mean,
after doing so many years, I started out as a musician and a performer and then a producer. And I think I got a little bit too bogged down with being on the running a record label. Wasn't fun.
Not easy.
It became
running anything is not easy.
It became not fun.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time doing admin stuff and
you forget about yourself.
Managing artists is not fun.
It's not.
So I needed a break. Needed a break from that, but I got the itch again. So
that's awesome.
About a year and a half ago, so I got the itch. Anthony and I started talking, and that's in the whole Monica project. That's when we got inspired again. And to his point earlier, for us, the pandemic, there was a silver lining because it gave me an opportunity to kind of refocus and rechannel my energy in a different way. I started my agency, AB Strategy, which was kind of inspired by my experiences over the past couple of decades running businesses. Having some success, failing at some things, and trying to and thinking about that, what worked, what didn't work. I've realized strategy or lack of there often was what made the difference, and I started to really focus my energies on figuring out kind of a game plan that can work to help any situation, because marketing is marketing, and if done right, if you do things right from the start, you have the best chance to succeed. So we're trying to apply that right now to the things we're doing. I'm blessed to have an awesome team on AB Strategy. We have a video production department, graphic design department, and a web development department. So it's kind of comprehensive service.
Sue, Misha, and Matthias.
Yeah, shout out everybody. You know what? You need that, because as we were talking on the way over, it's like when when Anthony was big and I was touring and you were doing your shows, we had posters in the clubs. Remember the posters? We had to snipe up secretly. You have to get a sniper, post the posters in the city, secretly pay them, do your show, get your red carpet, do a few shows in the only clubs left in Manhattan, and then that was it. So now it's different because everything is online. It's a different culture. They see it the second you put it out. So you need that team.
I came up when See the Sun Recordings when I started that with Sylvia Tosin. It was just when the internet was really just the thing, but it was still
Wasn't it when Facebook just started? Because I remember I just released one of my records.
Pretty much, and we were all, there was no roadmap of how to do things.
Yeah, there was no roadmap. It was like MySpace, Facebook, and good luck. Pretty much, right? I mean, we didn't have any.
Yeah. I mean,
we
Facebook
didn't know what we
was
were
around
doing.
for college kids, but we took it over later on. It had been around for a little while.
It was trial and error. There was no, so by necessity, I had to figure out how to utilize the tools, and thankfully we were able to have some successful, situations and records, and that informed me for everything I do now. So life is informed by the experiences.
And I have to say, we met a very long time ago, and we all met under doing different things. And you guys have been to my shows, and I've been to your shows.
Do you remember how we met? Nope.
Was it one of my? Oh, I know I'm gonna get in trouble.
No,
I knew somebody was.
I'm gonna tell the world how we met.
Hold on. I told my husband before we came here, Anthony was gonna call me out. Right, babe? Right? All right. Go ahead.
I was in a meeting with my.
Gary.
I mean, rest in peace, Gary. Our manager.
R.I.P. Gary.
All of our
That's
managers.
what I thought, because Sylvia
died.
That's why we met.
Yeah,
Well,
died.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they actually called me in for
Right.
Sylvia, and I had met him
Yeah.
before.
So Gary has passed away, unfortunately, due to COVID. That said, I was at a dinner meeting with him, a very important dinner meeting with him. And in walks this one.
That's what I thought today.
Interrupts my dinner meeting.
Wait, I thought that's how we met
Oh,
today.
Ladylife, and does her whole tornado act, then leaves, and then I'm like,
I told you.
Yo, who is that? He's like, that was Ladylife. And that was when we first met. We've become friends since. But the first time I ever met Ladylife, she just walked into a meeting, was like,
Hold on a second.
no, but
because-
it was great because I love that about you.
Yeah, and that's why we'll talk about the Jersey House another time. I just want to say, I thought about that today because we bring that up on the shows, and I couldn't remember, and I thought about Gary, and then I was brought into a meeting to actually do production for Sylvia while I was trying to do my own shows, and I was like, I could do Sylvia while working with you, but my goal, which I want you to know this, was to work with these two, my yin and yang. So hopefully, maybe, now that it's almost 2 decades, 10 decades, 1 decade.
10 tickets.
Can we do one thing together? Just
we can
one
always
thing.
do more than one thing together. It's just
Yeah.
we got to make the planets align.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, we also have different resources now, right?
Yeah, I mean, don't
we-
forget, it was Peter above us. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell us. Okay, so I was on the first floor. Peter from Astroworks, right, was on the second floor, right?
With Sean.
With Sean. And I think she was
Sean
dating
Pittman.
Carl. She was dating Carl, and then you were dating. He
was living with me
At
upstairs.
first, we were roommates. Yeah.
We
Oh,
were
wait,
on the
you were
top floor. We were
roommates.
roommates on the top floor. And then
Peter was in the
Peter
middle.
and Sean.
Sean were in the middle.
And then you were downstairs.
All right, so I rolled up on these people, and just so you know, yeah, exactly. Memorial Day weekend, they all went to party, and I said, right, come on, guys, give me some credit. I stayed home that whole weekend. I cleaned the whole backyard. We had a beautiful pear tree. I made them pear sangria. Hello, if you don't know pear sangria, I make the best. And it took me hours to make that, and they were all very drunk. But I said, when you get back, you're going to have a studio, because the garage, first of all, we made it a band for Anthony.
My band Crash Theory
Crash
rehearsed there
Theory,
at first.
and I got in so much trouble the first
auditioned.
night. Wait, the first night, I get a call from the landlord. Do you guys have a drum set in the garage? I'm like, no, because my whole dream was to have a
Yes.
studio. My bedroom door to the studio door was Anthony's drum set. So, I guess the neighbors complained, but
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
did throw a good party with Davidson Ospina. Shout out to Davidson Ospina and Oscar.
Remember when we had the cookouts back
Yeah,
there?
we had a cookout on
Danny
Memorial Day
Sullivan.
weekend.
You're probably not watching, but what's up,
No,
Danny?
Danny, you better be watching. I know you're a cook, but we love you. Absolutely. But you guys came back all Sunday night. Oh, I'm tired. On a Monday, Anthony's like, I got big speakers. You came down. They set up the turntables, and we blasted it till the
Yeah.
end of the night of Memorial Day. I want to say 2007.
Something. 2000 and something. We'll leave
All
it.
right, 2007 something. All right, so we're gonna keep going here because
right.
we're almost flying out of time.
Oh,
So
man.
we're gonna do. Do you mind? We're gonna do Pretty Baby.
Yeah. So
Tell us
this
about
will
that.
be either the second or third release on the new label, Moniker Music. Pretty Baby is another record I started a while back. Another new disco flavor. This one has a vocal sample by Sister Sledge. We love Sister Sledge.
Oh yes, we do.
So,
Pulling
Pretty
out.
Baby.
What's up? Yo, y'all want to get me? Yo, they said we can't dance. Yes, we can. Yo, I'm sorry. You're purposely giving us back dancing music because you know we have to sit and order freaking French fries to freaking dance now in New York.
Not for long. Not for long.
And Toronto's going through the same thing because you know my brother plays, major events and they're going through the same thing.
Yeah,
but Miami, Texas, Atlanta,
I mean,
they're
even
all
weddings
dancing.
are having weird. Like,
Yo, damn.
LT says that's better.
Yo, all right, hold on a second. Yo, you know what, Liquid Todd? I got my Gucci on. Don't wrinkle my shit. Yo, we dance up in here. You miss it. We're sweating. Okay, so I got a bunch of shout-outs. If you guys got a bunch of shout-outs. Hold on. Paul Black, what's going on? Jacqueline, my sister, what's going on? Hey, Ro, what's going on? Thank you guys so much. Valerie, thank you so much for checking in. If you guys are just logging in right now, we are 7 p.m. every Tuesday night, Mixed Vibes Radio on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife. And tonight, we are here with DJ Moniker and Anton Bass. Oh, my God. Lost in the Music. They said they loved it. Thanks,
you, guys. Thank you.
Oh, my God. And Lucy, who is a superstar on... yes, I know. And you got to like it and share. So I just want to say quickly that they did that. Hold on, I just hit another button. I'm sorry. I hit my Clubhouse button. I got excited. I hit a Clubhouse button. I'm so sorry. Can they still hear it? Sorry, guys. Lucy is dancing like crazy. So I'm just gonna hold on. Let me swipe down on my Clubhouse. I got crazy. Hold on.
How's your family?
All right, you guys.
Baby, how's your family?
I gotta leave quietly because I joined a group quickly by accident.
Oh,
I'm
Clubhouse.
so sorry.
Oh, Clubhouse.
Well, I have to say, Clubhouse has been,
yeah, it's a great place for people who want to talk.
not gonna lie, I actually learned a lot about what's going on in the business because the DJs
sure.
that are not playing, they're moving and they're trying to bring their following with them. I'm like, I don't think everyone's gonna sell their house, bro. So when you build a community, you have a community in Brooklyn.
Clubhouse is interesting. Like, it's definitely an interesting platform that I think a lot of people are getting behind. It erases all.
We
the
should do a hair
social
show.
media
I'm sorry, a lot of
stuff,
people want to talk about hair.
Yeah, we can
people
do
talk
it.
about hair.
I'll bring the whole staff in here. They're all like really good-looking people.
Go, because I can do my
And they can
hair.
do some serious
It's
hair.
so much work. I was like, Anthony's going to kill me. It's taking me 2 hours. My shit's all messed up. First of all, he's way better hairstylist than I am. But,
shut
but yes.
Shit.
Yes, hairstylists are musicians as well. We have a few talents because we're very creative. Left side brain right there. All right, hold on.
Anton.
That's a vodka. Anton.
Believe it or not, Anthony used to do my hair.
That's why he has no
I
hair.
used to have
You see, when I started doing hair, I started to practice on him, and then he has
So
no
I
hair.
did a shot of vodka.
Should we tell the shaving story?
What happened?
All right. So when
No.
I moved here from Florida, which is where I started doing hair.
Tampa.
Tampons, power.
Yeah.
So, that's what we
We're
call people
so
from
bad
Tampa.
here.
Tampons.
We can go for hours. We might
yeah.
pass 8 o'clock if that's okay with you.
So, we were roommates, and I needed to switch my hair license to Jersey, of all fucking places.
Oh, the worst.
They had reciprocity, but they were like, you have to take a shaving test. I'm like, a shaving what?
Oh.
First of all, we don't shave people in Florida or in New York. We don't do that. Unless you want to.
You use freaking Anton?
No. Here's the best part.
Here's-
So I'm like, yo, Rumi, I got to take this test. He's watching me, like, practice on a balloon, right? Like, practicing on a balloon. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it for you.
So I think I'm helping him out, right?
Not helping me out.
So
No.
like, it's coming up in a few days. I'm like, I'm gonna let it grow out a little bit because he's got to
This
prove
is back before he could actually grow a beard.
he's got to prove he can shave.
So this dude rolls in.
Not easy. I work for the
This
St.
dude rolls in
Regis.
with like this patchy ass shit.
Hey, time out. So of course it's like on a Friday morning or something like that. And of course we're like out partying the night before.
But yeah, you're home at 5 a.m. It's
So,
6
like,
to 7 a.m. We
we're
want to
way-
shave you.
we're
And
way
you're like,
hungover.
dude, I'm miserable.
And we drive out there, right? We drive out there. There's
Yeah.
a line. I'm all like nervous as shit. Sorry. And,
Yo. I'm going to just
and this
stay on
guy,
camera.
we show up together.
I'm kind of like this. I am now. Kind of.
Yeah, he's a little much. All of a sudden, I lay him down on this chair, and they're like, yeah, all right, so you can start now.
And now my view is his hand
Oh my
shaking
God!
like this.
Wait, the barber test is live?
But check it out.
Yeah.
There's human beings, right? And this person
He
walks
said
up.
human beings.
This person stands like this far away from me and watches, and I grab a straight razor, and I go towards Anton's face, and the only thing that happens is this.
His hand is shaking like.
So
a
my hand is shaking, and I'm trying to get close to him to shave him, and you know what he's doing?
I'm tugging.
He's beeping and bopping like whatever. He's
And
he's
got a
Muhammad
haircut.
Ali all of a sudden. He's like, he's weaving and bopping, and I'm like, yeah. It was the most awful experience. But I cut 2 pieces. Then the instructor goes, yeah, you're good. You
was like-
passed. And he had to walk through a crowd of people with like 2 mixing chunks, like he had some skin disease.
Yo, I can't hear. Yo.
Yeah, that was fun.
First
True
of all,
story.
you know what? I have to say,
true friend to do that.
I work at the St. Regis. I mean, I know, God bless them, because they're still waiting to open, my whole hotel crew. And Paul Black is on watching my hotel crew right now. And Melanie, thank you so much. You guys know, first of all, they shave all the time. So, Anton, I want to say God bless you. Because a straight razor to your face can be very tricky.
I don't even allow that.
And if you've only had maybe 45 minutes of sleep, I would be shaking too. I would just say that to you.
It wasn't
Yeah.
just the nerves. It was
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. My test actually was after a rave. We got home at 6. The test was at 9, and it was the person I was with at that time, his mother. She had a ton of hair, and we had to do our like little rolls of
pink
the
curls
hair.
or the roll.
First of all, she had 97 pounds of hair. And I know if you've ever watched or you're watching, yes, that's right. I was in the first station. So all the judges were watching me right away. I was rolling that hair for 45 minutes. All I know, I heard don't in my head. All I heard was like rave music in my head the whole entire time. I wonder who I came from. Maybe Joey Beltram or Bones to be like that in my head, but it is not easy. And Anton, I salute you for doing something like that, because that is not easy to do.
He didn't have a choice.
Stupidity, actually.
I was like, yo, dude.
Yo,
I really need
hairdressers,
to
you guys don't get it. We're gonna talk over
nothing to
each other,
commend
but-
there.
Yeah, there is nothing to commend there. Yo, Jacqueline, I see you. Raphael, hey guys, checking in. You guys have some check-ins. Anyone you want to shout out Anton tonight?
Oh God, that's putting me on the spot.
That's all right.
He's the worst when you put him on the spot.
I know.
Like,
Anton showed up.
He's like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah. Anton showed up to my car with like a side hat. I'm like, dude, I know you 20 years. I didn't even know it was him. He's like, I'm like, what are you, a fucking artist? You got a fucking side hat with a scarf, with a jiggly, with a bag. I was like, oh, okay. And Anthony, who my evil twin, yeah, that's right here, evil twin, 2 hairdressers, was like, yeah, I'm early. I'm like, I'm early for Anton tonight. So all of you at Taco Tuesday, I get it. So tonight was actually a very fun to do, but we have a lot of shouts. Let's do a quick advertisement, because I think we have
LT
one
says
more.
I'm
Gotta pay the
shaking
bills.
right now.
Pay the
Lynn did
bills.
my hair once.
Oh, I did.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, you did his hair?
No, the shout out. I am so sorry if
where
I
she left
did it.
me.
Oh, that's not nice, Michael. I'll turn the camera right on you.
Yeah, that's not.
Let's go. Ready?
Listen, I gotta be at work at 2:00 in the morning, so at least I dedicate my time to do that. And you always say you gotta get your rest. I do get my 6 hours, and I do love what I do. And I make everybody look beautiful. And you know what? That's what makes me feel beautiful, giving back to
Can
everybody.
you help me?
No, you look good. You're fine. All right, let's
we go.
do a quick advertisement and we'll be right back.
Ultimate Dance Academy. Do you think you have what it takes in hip hop, African, modern, ballet, acting, jazz, and musical theater? That's okay. Come check us out at UDA. Anthony Borello, Artistic Director, Choreographer to the Stars. Check them out this summer. It's a summer intensive dance aid, outdoor location, and indoor. Also, make sure you check us out at Ultimate Dance Academy, 718-527-8450, located at 13895 Francis Lewis Boulevard. IdealPR.com for all your PR needs. Are you looking for a campaign or just wanting to refresh your look? Check these guys out, the social media experts in branding, new look, new view. Eiffel PR for all your needs. Are you looking for your dream home? Well, I know the guy to do it. Sean Lynch at the A-Team Real Estate Group, LLC. Licensed real estate salesperson. Office phone number 718-915-7000 or direct at 516-399-7333. Email Sean Lynch at ateamnewyork.com. Located at 540 Little Neck Parkway, Suite number 5, Little Neck, New York. Once again, that's Sean Lynch at the A-Team New York.
Yeah. I just looked up and I'm like, Mike, it's time to end, but we're not ending.
Yeah,
so
we gotta go.
You got no.
He's like, no, we don't have to go.
No, we don't have to go. We can do whatever we want. This is my show. And Mike, what did you tell me to them? The best show, right? I have the most viewers, and you're proud of me because I came in here like a little.
he's looking at you like, did I? No. Hold on a second. Let me look at my
Putting
notes.
him on the spot, right?
No.
Trying to get me beat up on my other shows.
Yeah, she's got a
No.
bodyguard.
Like,
She's
love
got a
my
bodyguard
shows.
that rides a motorcycle, like sitting right here. You better say
Yeah,
yes.
be careful. And I rode the motorcycle last week, but I'm saying I thought that it wasn't so good, and you were like, you're doing great.
Extremely.
And every week
Yeah.
I keep
No
saying,
surprise.
oh, I didn't have enough. I didn't have this. And he's like, Lynn, you
Yeah.
have over 300 viewers for just starting. And I said, you know what? It's great because all the guys releasing records, if you're not DJing out, that's great for you.
Yeah.
Because people can hear the record. They can listen to it. If they want to purchase it, they just go to Beatport and Track Source or iTunes. And
Yeah.
Spotify,
Yeah,
whatever.
every week it's been growing more and more. That's
Great. Well, there's a new
it's
audience
awesome.
out there. And I think somebody actually the other day asked me about this. They were like, so with all this work that we've all been doing at all our labels and all this with the streaming, do you think that now that things are opening up, there's going to be like, it's just going to vanish? And I was like, you know what?
No way.
Normally I would say yes, but why I will say no is because of what I've noticed is that it's given access to people who don't go out.
That's what
It's given people access who aren't
We said that,
living
right?
in Brooklyn or whatever. So what's interesting now, it's like, yeah, we might go back to throwing the parties and getting the crowds, but there's an
What I
audience
say
that
to you,
knows us
Anton-
now that can't be there, and it's our responsibility to continue giving them access because COVID forced us to give access to people that didn't have it, and now that they have it, they deserve it more than the people who will go to the clubs.
Yeah.
Anton,
Because
did
it's
I
one
not say
it's
this on
easy
the
to
way
go to
over?
a club and party, but it's a different thing.
I said to Anton,
take
I
personal
said,
time,
I said,
right?
Anton,
Yeah.
you know what? People that never saw me perform or go out, they were always like, "What are you doing? How's your life? You know, you do so much." And I'm like, "Yes, I have a regimen. I have a strategic plan because that's all mine and Anton's night." But you know, like,
Dude, if I hear the word strategy one more fucking
I'm
time, I
so
swear to God, I'm gonna
sorry.
strangle somebody.
but I'm saying he's right because we were talking about it. People that don't know, Anthony, you've done so much.
I hear that.
I mean, we didn't
But
even.
you know, it's also about people, and I hate to say it this way because it sounds a certain way, but I have to say this. It's people our age, you know, because we're
Yeah.
not in our 20s and 30s anymore. We're in our 40s, but the reality is that what I've noticed is that the house heads, right, the true house heads,
Yep.
are our age, right? So they don't get to go out anymore. So they've been so disconnected. COVID gave them access, and I think it's important.
They've been supporting us.
Moving forward to make sure we continue the streams. We have a radio show called Moniker Dose that we do. You know, we're gonna try to get it out there weekly now, and it's
Moniker
literally
Dose.
it's called Moniker Dose on Monday nights at 8:00 on Twitch/Moniker.
And
But
Ojita's
you know,
got the
it-
bowl
the,
party
but the
coming
idea,
up.
but the idea is, we have to make sure to continue to give access to the generation that came up with us. And I think that's my biggest takeaway from the streams.
Oh yeah,
is
it was
that
like a
people,
flyer in the street.
People are like, "Oh my God, dude, I haven't seen you play," or "Oh my God, remember back in the day when you used to do those?" I'm like, "Damn, man, those people aren't in the clubs," and I'm glad that they're now getting access to the music and still loving it. So this is not going to go away, guys. We have to continue
everyone
to create
out,
this.
and our
you know?
crew, like Happy Birthday to Scissorhands a few days ago, like Homeworks and Bruta Bill and Andrew Mendes, all these guys, our crew, they're all releasing records. And I have to tell you, I was telling Anton, I didn't plan this. And all of us are coming back because we actually had that break to rejuvenate and do something good. Before we go, I think we're going to go over the 8 o'clock. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we got music to play and people are like logging on. And
It's like I think like the music genres like for instance freestyle. Everybody in freestyle.
Oh, it's
freestyle,
crazy.
They're
right
all
now.
back online. Like, it's crazy.
Yo, my boy
There's-
Odie
what
Rock.
was
Shout
it-
out
what
to
was that
Odie
one
Rock.
Facebook? There was a Facebook old school group that got started, right? It was like old school or
Classics.
throwback or something.
Right
Well,
back
the
in.
classics.
Classics.
Yeah.
Classics.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Well,
like
Andrew
you
Mendez
could go
was on
on there,
here.
but you could just go on there
That's
and
what
just
started me.
read
It
and
gives
be
you
like.
goosebumps. It's like,
Well, also
You
you're
had-
you're seeing people you haven't seen in years. Just like, bro.
Well,
like,
we had Andrew Mendez,
you're still
as you know,
alive.
and Andrew Mendez did it, and he was one of my kickoff because I was like, oh my God, this is what we had. Like there's a community out there,
Well,
but
it's-
there's nowhere to listen to
Right
it.
now, we're expanding the community. It's growing, and you
We're
know,
also reconnecting
Yeah,
the community. And
reconnecting
I think,
too, yeah.
I think that's what the expansion is. It's that the people who are into it are always going to find it, but the people who have grown out of it stopped having an avenue, right? And I think
Yeah.
what's happening is, the people who are going to find us are always going to find us, but what we're actually doing with the streams and these shows that you're doing is reconnecting with the people from the past and reminding them that there's no way none of this would exist without
Sorry,
them.
high five. I need
You
a
know,
high five.
It wouldn't exist without them. I wouldn't keep doing this without them because I am one of them. And I think more importantly, you know, you're never too old to dance. When you stop dancing is when you get older, right? You don't get older because you stop. Listen, it's about the music. It's about the community, and it's about the feeling you get when you dance. And now I know that you can dance in a club, but you can also dance on Zoom because I've seen thousands of people do it in their houses
Having parties,
and
DJs.
Oh, yeah.
and change
With
costumes
Carl-
or whatever. And I'm
with
like, shit.
Carl's Cabin
Carl's
Fever.
at Cabin Fever,
Paul
like,
Van Dyke's home. Ojeda.
everybody, like-
Ojeda's got a bowl party now.
Louis Vega,
Yeah.
Defected has done a great job.
Yeah.
Props to them, but
Oh,
like,
I mean, come on.
I have learned that dancing exists in our homes and not just in the clubs, and I think that's the biggest takeaway
LT,
here, man.
we're dancing, and you
What
said
do you
we're
guys?
not doing it.
What do you
Hold
guys?
on.
What do you guys like going around the table real quick? What have you guys learned or improved in during the COVID, lockdown?
Being a human being. That's what
Anton?
I've learned. How to be a better human being.
man, appreciating being present. Like with Zoom has forced people to pay, you're in front of somebody.
Yeah, you can't look away and pick your nose with everybody. Oh shit.
You know what? I'm gonna end it with be who you are, and don't be afraid to be who you are, because
Exactly.
I actually found myself in the quarantine because that was the first time I had to go to work. My mom died young, so it was the first time I was actually just home, and I learned a lot about who I was. Simple person, just like reading, writing, poetic, just art, and just life itself. I learned a lot about just taking it slow, and I was really happy in the quarantine. I was training, I was losing weight, I was focused. I actually like I told Anton on the way over, I have another surprise, but I'm not going to say it yet, but I reconnected with who I actually was. So that's what I think we all connected with in the quarantine. Before we go, Anthony, we have one more record. Can we just drop one more record before we go?
Yeah.
The
Dime Dropper. Oh,
All right, we have Dime Dropper. Thank you, Paul, for watching, and my whole entire crew out there. I'm going to do just a few more shout-outs before we go. Once again, thank you, my girl who's on Blue Bloods tonight, Caramel, Catherine, Julie Alexandra, of course, my wonderful husband. Thank you, Eiffel PR, and Lux on Fifth Avenue, and everybody, Eric Vera, Ian, all my guys out there. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We have a jam-packed show tonight, so next time we're going to have them DJ. We're going to go actually live with them in Brooklyn to their maybe first party, if you allow us. If you allow us to do your first party, we would like to do your live first party. That would be the first one. But thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight with the Backstage Pass with Ladylife, and this is Anton Bass and DJ Moniker.
So this record is Dime Dropper. I put this out on Kaleidoscope Records, which is a huge label, with Huda Hudia, Dog, and Sweet Charlie. This won Best Breakbeat Record of the Year 2 years ago at the Breakbeat Awards. So
There you
Dime
go.
Dropper.
Let's go.
Yo, hold on to your fucking pants.
Wait, yo, 303 right there.
That's a 303. Yeah.
Yo,
Here
you
we go,
heard
ready?
that shit? You heard it? I heard it. Hey! Hey! Yo, I looked at Anthony. I went 303 right there. Sorry, brother. That should be our new slogan. Yo, we can fucking dance. If we're vaccinated, we can dance. Let's open up New York City, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Tampa, Florida, Mexico. They are open. Open up New York City.
I mean, we might want to shut down Florida, but that's just a personal opinion.
All right, let's go. Yo, I heard that shit. That 303 right there. Got the goosebumps. Word, brother. Yeah, that was awesome. Yo. You know what? That's retarded right there.
Yo, that's some
Yo,
dirty fucking
yo.
breaks right there, yo.
I looked over at him and I knew right away that was a 303. I was like, yo, I haven't heard that in a minute. That was dope. That was dope. That was dope. Now tell us about where we can get that because everybody needs
I mean,
to have this.
it's been out on Beatport for a couple years now.
All right, that's
you know,
cool. It doesn't
It's
even
called
matter.
Dime Dropper. It's on Kaleidoscope Records, which is a legendary breakbeat label with Huda Hudia.
Yo, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a
yo.
great record. That was a
I'm
really cool
sorry.
collaboration.
I
and then I don't know. Then I decided I need to reinvent myself. So.
And I have to say, Anthony and I have a track that didn't come out, but we may release it.
It's
because
still in the computer.
Breakbeat, it's still in the computer. We see the sun, we dance in the rain. Okay, we're not going to tell you more.
I think we
know.
were a little messed up on the rooftop. Of that.
All right. All I know is that actually, I have to tell you this is a funny story because, you know what's crazy? Out of the, 20 releases I've done and 30 compilations, that was probably the top 2 any manager ever liked that I've ever done. And I wrote that on a napkin in your kitchen. Top 2. I got calls from people that I was like, dude, I did a freaking,
Yeah, it was like a demo.
Because me and him went to freaking Skrillex for 3 nights straight. I was like, dude, I can't walk from freaking moshing so much. But yes, we have a record. Maybe one day we could redo the vocals. But thank you guys so much for checking in. You guys are so awesome. I see all
thanks,
of you
guys.
checking in.
Thank you. Hey, by the way,
Anton
thank
Bass,
you.
man.
You're doing some really dope shit
Thank
here,
you.
by the way. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You finally found your vessel, and I think this is great for the community. Homeboy, you don't
Mike, man.
you don't get
Wait,
to see
hold
Mike,
on.
man, but Mike
I
is
like that
the
word,
super
vessel.
cool dude. You know, you're a vessel.
Mike, I mean, that's Mike, but you know what? I kept saying community, but
No,
vessel.
you're a vessel. You're the vessel reaching the community. So, along with Mike over here, he has controlled these knobs,
yeah,
and man,
he
he
controls
gets so
everything.
happy when he gets to turn somebody
Listen,
down.
Anton
He's like,
is shy.
yeah. He's
Anton
like, yo,
is shy.
mute. I want your job. That's
Anton
what-
may be shy, but let me tell you something. In Strut, you will hear his bass.
Anton
in
is
June.
only shy till he gets wet, and
All
then
right.
you pour water on
Yeah.
him at midnight, and he's
We
the
all
farthest
used to
thing
live
from
together.
Gremlin, right?
All right, hold on. We didn't get to talk about the house we used to live together, but you know what? These guys are going to be back live. Thank you so much for
That'll be a
tuning in.
pay-per-view event.
That's right. Monday nights, tune in. Ladylife Backstage Pass. Thank you so much, Anthony
Peace.
Fonseca and Monica.
Thank you.
Anton Bass and Mike. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I just want to say thank you so much for all you guys for checking in every Tuesday night. These guys are going to be live in June. What's the date? June
12th.
June 12th.
June 12th.
Eros Evolution.
We
in
will
Brooklyn.
be in Brooklyn. Thank you guys so much. We're going to do their first show live on the air, global.
Strut.
And we will have 7 platforms with the Strut platform. Thank you again, Anton Bass, DJ Moniker, my brothers from other mothers, like, share, add. Thank you again. And tonight I will announce we've actually had 10,000 viewers in just a few weeks. Thank you so much. I had no idea that this was going to go the way it goes. And I am so honored, and it is my pleasure to be here every Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday. Love you guys. I'll see you next Tuesday night at 7 p.m.